AITA for demanding that my niece, or her parents, pay me back for the hundreds of dollars of perfume she stole from me? I have a perfume collection that I started when I was a teenager slinging burritos as my first job. I have over 400 bottles at this point. I take great pride in my collection, and I use it. I'm also happy to give people decants, samples, of most of my bottles, let them sample a spray or two, give some bottles as gifts, etc. What I have a huge freaking issue with is my 17-year-old niece coming into my home under the guise of walking my dog, decanting bottles on her own and selling the samples to her little friends. She thinks that because I have so many bottles, I wouldn't notice them missing or getting massive dents in them. Well, little Miss Entrepreneur failed to realize that her private Instagram wasn't friends only or whatever, and I saw each and every freaking story with each price and sample she had. I tallied it all up and got a pretty good estimate based on cost per ounce. Thankfully, she mostly picked the TikTok famous perfumes like Bianco Latte and Escapade Gourmand and didn't go for the most rare, niche perfumes. She did snatch an entire 2.5 ounces bottle of Baccarat Rouge, though, which runs $300 plus at most retailers, as well as full bottles of perfumes you can get at Sephora. Like Marc Jacobs Daisy, Burberry Her Elixir, Flower Bomb, etc. Petty or not, I printed out the entire list of what she'd taken, price estimate, and handed it off to my sister, her mom. I said that I expect to be paid back, in full. And of course her freaking sneaky little ass is never allowed in my home again. My sister got super pissy with me going on about how my niece is just a kid, kids make mistakes, etc. I said yes, kids make mistakes, and this is a great way for my niece to learn from hers. Their argument is that now the money she was going to use for a car has to go towards paying me back. I don't care. She is lucky that I have no interest in involving the police, small claims, or any of that. But AITA, because she is a teenager? Top comments. She's just a kid who created a successful business enterprise selling stolen property. NTAOP, this is part of what bugs me. If she had come to me and asked me if she could sell a handful of her friends some samples, I might have entertained the idea. I know getting samples for niche perfumes is a hassle. But nope, she screwed herself out of that one. Commenter. NTA, I can see from the fact that her mom considers a 17-year-old just a kid, as if she were a 5-year-old who stole a cookie before dinner, has caused her to act very entitled. She made a series of decisions to steal from you and profit from it. And she's either just a kid when she's stealing pricey scents, or she's an almost adult saving up for a car. Can't have it both ways on your dime. You'll be teaching her a better lesson than her mom bothered to. Commenter. Decants from rare vintage perfumes can go for substantial amounts. People make a living off of this. Your niece decided to defraud you hoping she would never get caught. I think her mother needs to take a hard look at the morals of her child. OP, I am so thankful that she doesn't have an eye for vintage perfumes and only took the popular stuff. Trash Panda adds. Stealing is like throwing your morals in the trash. No one wants to pick up after that mess. Should OP be tough and stick to her guns and demand her money back, or is she being too harsh since the niece is technically still a teenager? Should OP be ready to walk away if she won't involve the law and her sister won't make this right? What do you think?